Okay, so here's my floor. I've already laid it. Need to take out the spacers to grout it. Just try and get them out. Just using a nail here. Some of the spacers I can't get out. They're right at the bottom. Sometimes I put 2 in just to really make sure that they're spaced. If you can't get the bottom one in up, then I shouldn't really worry about it too much. I mean, that one's in pretty deep. If you've got any high bits of adhesive, good idea just to make sure that they're nice and low, so you get a nice thick grout in there. I also need to make sure you've got all these little bits off, because you're going to want to be smoothing over the surface, so all these little bits of silicone that kept them apart, you need to take all those off as well. It's a good idea to give it a quick vacuum as well, just to get all the little bits out the way. Okay, you want to make sure your grout is pretty thick. Okay, sticks to your trowel, whatever you're using, and then we just need to push it all in. Basically, just need to crack on and get it pushed right in. It really doesn't need to be neat at this time, really just need to push it all in and go around the whole floor. Okay, so I've pushed all the grout in, all round, gone right to the edges, basically made the floor pretty watertight. Okay, so I've left it for about half an hour. And what I'm doing now is going around with a damp cloth, so really just slightly damp sponge, sorry, not cloth. And you can see some bits I've done already. Basically, if you go in line with the grout line, you can just really smooth it up, and you can push your finger in a little bit to get it as tidy as you want it. So it's still a little bit wet and it's still malleable. You can see little holes there. If you go over those, they'll just close up. So this is what we're going to do now, is just go around the whole floor as it's still drying and make it look pretty tidy. So the good thing about this, as long as you've got a really clean sponge that's really wrung out as much as you can, there you go, you can just keep going round, and any bits that don't look quite right, you can just go over again. So if you've got a bit where the depth, like here, is not quite deep enough, so just jiggle over that a bit. And just get the depth down. And then you start, on these tiles, you start to get this slightly dark rim. And it's that makes it look really professional. That's what I think anyway, but I'm sure you'll agree. There we go. Here we go, finished floor. All buffed up, using an old sock. It's proper shiny now. Lovely.